So here's one I didn't really put in any of the mistakes video because it's more of a controversy. Gated communities for preppers. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? It's a double-edged sword, and that's what I'm going to talk about on here and what each of these edges are. It's a pro, and there's pros to it and there's cons to it. And it's important to understand that if you're considering living in one, or if you do live in a gated community, or if any member of your mutual assistance group or MAG lives in a gated community. So what about also even having a gate in your yard? This could have something to do with that. I mean, in this video, I'm going to discuss why it's a good or a good idea or a bad idea for your plans. So it adds to your security, yes. But a lot of gated communities as well, they do have a limited number of exits. So it could also become easier to be cornered by something, especially if you're out, in wildfire country or something like that. This could be something that causes you some problems if you don't have more than one way out, as gates are expensive to put in, and therefore they oftentimes make a limited number of entrances and exits to gated communities. The other thing too is who really controls that gate? I mean, yeah, they give you a gate code to it, but what if they change it and neglect to give you the gate code? Are you stuck? What happens when a power outage happens? Yes, there may be battery backup, but battery backup only lasts so long. Do you have an alternate way to get your bug out vehicle out of that gated community? Is it a possibility that everyone's going to be backed up against that gate? That you may have 30 cars or 50 cars, every car in the community that's trying to exit during an emergency evacuation? Do you have the ability to, even if you do have the tools and the skills necessary to dismantle that gate, do you have the equipment to get those tools to that gate? Because you might not be able to get your vehicle to that gate if every other vehicle's in the way. So, who really controls that at that point? Can anyone control it? And it's also, if somebody wants to come in and cause problems, all they have to do is vandalize or disable that gate, and it can cause all kinds of problems. So, especially when there's a limited number of gates. So, it's something to consider. Are they good? Are they bad? They got their pros and they got their cons. Sure, somebody's not going to just as easily just drive on in and have access to cause people problems in the area. But the gate itself or the design of the community could have its own problems from that. Just something to consider. Thank you for watching.